very good afternoon and welcome to NTA Port Harcourt News at 1. I am Ijoma Ubweke. Remember that transmission of the news can also be viewed on our social media platforms currently showing on your screen. Like our page on our platforms to get updates of our news and programs. Nation building is not for a few, it's for all of us. Let's act with integrity, show care for others, and contribute positively in our own way. Now, details of the news. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, encourages Nigerians to use this period of Eid al-Adha to extend love and support to the less privileged, promote peaceful coexistence, and strengthen the spirit of national unity, irrespective of ethnic, religious, or political differences. As Nigerians celebrate with their families and loved ones, the government spokesman urged citizens to continue to pray for the peace, stability, and progress of the country. In a statement, the minister said the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu remains committed to delivering the renewed hope agenda and building a more secure, prosperous, and inclusive Nigeria for all. The sacred festival, he added, remains faithful of the timeless virtues of faith, sacrifice, obedience, compassion, and devotion to the will of the Almighty Allah, as demonstrated by Prophet Ibrahim, as a season that calls for reflection, unity, tolerance, and renewed commitment to the values that bind citizens together as one nation. As the Nigerian Navy marks its 70th anniversary, the NNS Pathfinder has taken bold steps to boost operational efficiency, enhance welfare, and improve productivity of personnel. This is as the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, inaugurates state-of-the-art facilities at the base to address issues of welfare and accommodation for personnel. Emmanuel Lena reports that the FOC also performed the groundbreaking of the proposed 18 rooms rating arrival hall at the base. The reports.
Established in 1956, the Nigerian Navy has evolved into a full-fledged arm of the Nigerian Armed Forces, participating in major combat and maritime security operations. With the acquisition of several platforms, ships and boats, there is the need to provide adequate accommodation to match the increase in manpower. The visit by the representative of the Chief of Naval Staff and Flag Officer commanding Eastern Naval Command, Rear Admiral Chiedozie Okehie, is to inaugurate projects that address welfare and accommodation issues of naval personnel. Among the projects inaugurated are the newly completed state-of-the-art 24 one-bedroom flats for ratings, external remodeling of the administrative block of NNS Pathfinder, which is part of activities marking the Nigerian Navy 70th anniversary. He also performed the groundbreaking of the proposed 18 rooms ratings arrival hall and charged officers and personnel to be professional in discharge of their duties in line with the policy directive of the Chief of Naval Staff.
On as of command, the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, recognized the need to address the issue of welfare, particularly that pertains to accommodation for personnel. And we had a lot of abandoned projects. And he said something which was very critical, that we must finish all these abandoned projects before we commence new one. And that shows that sense of continuity and sustainability. And it's something we have imbibed across the commands. Going forward, there's that drive by Nigerian Navy to improve its operational efficiency, to improve how we optimize our rules and procedures, to enhance maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea.
While commending the initiative of the commander, NNS Pathfinder, the Chief of Naval Staff noted that the project reflects his commitment to improve standards and upgrade facilities at the base in line with modern standards. In Port Harcourt, Emmanuel Lene, NTA News.
The Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, joined the global community in commemorating this year's Children's Day with a strong call for inclusiveness, equality, and sustainable development for every Nigerian child. Managing Director, NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, emphasized that this year's theme, Future Now, promoting inclusion for every Nigerian child, is timely and profound. Jenny Bassi reports.
Children's Day is not only a celebration of joy and innocence, but also a solemn reminder of the collective responsibility to build a future where every Nigerian child is protected, educated, empowered, and given equal opportunity to thrive, regardless of background, gender, disability, ethnicity, or social status. The NDDC, as part of its corporate social responsibility, organized a colorful Children's Day celebration for children across the Niger Delta region, bringing smiles, excitement, and hope to thousands of young participants. Managing Director, NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, represented by the Director of Social Services, Choma Nwakwe, noted that the celebration's theme calls on all stakeholders, government institutions, development partners, communities, and parents to intentionally create an environment where no child is left out.
Through our investments in education, healthcare, school infrastructure, skills development, digital empowerment, environmental sustainability, and social welfare initiatives, we are laying the foundation for a more inclusive and prosperous society.
The children also participated in various games, debates, and creative activities designed to promote learning, teamwork, confidence, and character building.
Constitution says that every child has the right to education, respect, and opportunity.
Some people end up being irrelevant in life because they didn't take responsibility for their future when they were young.
For many of the participants, the experience was unforgettable.
I want everyone to make parents proud because we are the next future. It empowers students to encourage and have a better future.
I'm very happy and I'm thankful to the NDDC for providing such an amazing opportunity towards the children.
As the celebration continued with music and other performances, the excitement on the faces of the children reflected the true spirit of Children's Day, a day of hope, dreams, and endless possibilities.
NDDC, make some noise!
In Port Harcourt, Jenny Bassi, NTA News.
Similarly, children in Port Harcourt, Rivers State have been reminded of the need to embrace discipline, hard work, and good morals in all their endeavors as future leaders of the country. Zonal Director, NTA Port Harcourt Network Center, gave the advice at the 2026 NTA Children's Day party held at the NTA Port Harcourt Gardens. Informal Mesa reports that the event featured cultural displays, dance presentations, and inspiring messages to children. The reports.
It was a moment of excitement and fun-filled celebration as children gathered at the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Port Harcourt, to commemorate this year's Children's Day. The colorful event brought together pupils, students, parents, teachers, and staff members in a lively atmosphere filled with music, dance, and cultural performances. NTA, known for its prowess when it comes to entertainment, had guests spellbound with captivating fun-filled activities transmitted live to the audiences. The zonal director of NTA Port Harcourt, Paul Ate, described children as the hope and future leaders of the nation. Ate encouraged the children to believe in themselves and remain committed to positive values capable of shaping a better society.
I know one day you remember that we were here when we were young, to celebrate the Children's Day.
Happy Children's Day to all of you. Happy Children's Day even to the adults, because some of us are still children to our parents. I thank you all for coming. I thank you for making today an awesome outing. I specifically thank parents for bringing their children, teachers, caregivers for bringing their children here. Thank you to our cash sponsors.
Some of the children who looked forward to the yearly event were not disappointed. They speak on how impactful the event is to them and pledge to be responsible leaders in future. The celebration had dance presentations, poetry recitations, and goodwill messages, encouraging children to remain focused on building a brighter future for themselves and the nation. In Port Harcourt, Ifoma Omesa, NTA News.
Still talking about children. Children are often described as the future of every nation, but beyond those words lies a deeper truth. They are the heartbeat of society and the hope of a better tomorrow. It is therefore no surprise that a special day is set aside across the world to celebrate them. However, beyond the day's fanfare comes a plethora of plights confronting children, especially in this climate. Chideberonia in this report examines the true essence of Children's Day celebration and the collective responsibility of society to protect this vulnerable group.
We are the children. We are the ones who make a better day. So let's start giving.
Every year on May 27, Nigeria celebrates one of humanity's greatest treasures, children. Different countries celebrate Children's Day on different dates. The idea originated from global efforts to promote children's welfare and rights. The United Nations later encouraged nations to observe a day dedicated to children after the adoption of the Declaration of the Rights of the Child on November 20, 1959. In Nigeria, May 27 was officially adopted in 1964 to recognize the importance of children and the need to create opportunities for every child to thrive, regardless of background or social status. Beneath their laughter, playful curiosity, and innocent dreams lies an extraordinary force capable of shaping nations, transforming communities, and redefining the future.
Children should be celebrated because they bring joy to their parents and because they are very exceptional.
The government should bring out a program that will help bring out our talents, like, trying to showcase our talents in front of others so that we can show ourselves that we can do something in order to help this great nation grow stronger.
However, for many children today, it has become a daily battle against hunger, fear, and uncertainty. Despite these realities, Nigerian children continue to show resilience, determination, and hope for a brighter tomorrow.
I am the future of my nation. I am the new generation. I am a light that cannot be snuffed, a dream that cannot be stopped.
Child advocates are calling for urgent reforms to improve access to education, strengthen child protection systems, and promote safer environments for young people to grow and excel.
It's sad that children these days go through different forms of molestation, segregation. The next generation, the next movie star, the next scientist, the next astronaut are these children.
This Children's Day, I think, is a thing that governments, even prominent people, can use that Children's Day to do something for one or two, touch the life of some children.
Our future pride are the children, and that's why they are to be celebrated, and we love them.
Every smile on a child's face reflects hope. Every dream a child carries has the power to transform the world. Children's Day therefore serves as a reminder that the welfare, rights, and voices of children matter, and that every child deserves to be seen, heard, and celebrated. Happy Children's Day to every amazing child. I am Chidie Bere Onyea. The studio takes it from here with more developing stories.
Thank you, Chidie Bere, for that beautiful report. Away from children, as a way of aiding litigants to meet up with the limited time of filing their matters, the registries of the Federal High Court in all divisions nationwide will be open during public holidays and weekends for filing of pre-election matters. In a statement issued in Abuja, the Chief Registrar of the Court, Yahaya Yakubu Shafa, says the development becomes necessary to meet up with the limited time frame for filing pre-election matters. It is to avert matters being brought to court to be status-bound, thereby denying the court the jurisdiction to adjudicate over such issues. With less than 1 month to the Rivers Southeast Senatorial District by-election, the State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Johnson Lalibo Sinikem, has assured that necessary steps are being taken to ensure a hitch-free process in the June 20 by-election. He gave the assurance while briefing newsmen in Port Harcourt. Miriam Vincent Oko has details.
Expectations are no doubt high following the announcement of the conduct of by-election for Rivers Southeast Senatorial District on Saturday, June 20, 2026, to fill the vacant seat occasioned by the death of the senator representing the senatorial district. To ensure a successful process, the Rivers State Resident Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Johnson Lalibo Sinikem, says INEC is leaving nothing to chance, as notice of election has been duly published at the state office and affected local government area offices in accordance with relevant section of the Electoral Act 2026. He said senatorial stakeholders' engagement expected to take place in 88 registration areas and wards, 1,629 polling units of 7 local government areas is scheduled to hold on the 2nd of June 2026 at Bori, Kana local government area at noon. He said the commission is already working on logistics and technological devices for the conduct of the by-election.
All non-sensitive materials for the by-election have been received from our headquarters and being prepared for onward deployment to the 7 local government affected LGAs. While sensitive materials are expected to arrive during the by-election week, a total of 6,774 adult personnel will be required for the by-elections. The categories of staff will be drawn from INEC, NYC, and other approved federal ministries or department agencies.
While stressing the need for full participation in the exercise, the REC said the commission is putting measures in place to ensure safety of voters.
INEC remains firmly committed to conducting a free, fair, peaceful and credible by-election that reflect the will of the people of Rivers State Southeast Senatorial District. We therefore call on all stakeholders, especially security agencies, the youth, political parties, the media and the electorate, to continue to support the Commission towards a successful and peaceful by-elections.
He further stressed that the third and final phase of the continuous voter registration exercise is still ongoing and will end on July 10, 2026. In Port Harcourt, Marianne Vincent Oko, NTA News.
This is NTA Port Harcourt News at 1. There will be more stories after the break. Stay with us.
A brand new sunrise is about to brighten your mornings. Wake up to Good Morning Port Harcourt, your fresh, vibrant and inspiring daily companion.
From the heart of the Garden City, we bring you stories that matter.
From politics to news headlines, sports, entertainment, lifestyle, and community happenings.
And all the information you need to start your day. It's all coming your way from Mondays to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Whether you're at home, at work, or on the move, make it a routine.
Only on NTA Channel 10, Port Harcourt.
So don't just wake up. Wake up with us.
Good morning, Port Harcourt!
Glad to know you are still there. Now to the rest of the news. Up next is business news.
The Central Bank of Nigeria has announced plans to blacklist loan defaulters across the country in a renewed push to curb rising non-performing loans and restore discipline in the credit system. According to the CBN, the blacklist will be enforced through the credit risk management system and shared with all deposit money banks, microfinance banks and other lenders. The move is aimed at reducing the burden of bad debts that have weighed on banks' balance sheets in recent years. Dangote refinery decision to reduce the export price of petrol has triggered a wave of reactions across Nigeria's downstream oil sector, with independent marketers and consumers bracing for shifts in pump prices. Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, confirmed that members in Lagos, Ogun and Abuja had begun receiving update price templates, with some reporting reductions of 15 naira to 25 naira per litre at the depot level. Retail outlets are expected to reflect the changes at the pump within days. Energy analysts said the price cut reflects Dangote's growing influence on Nigeria's fuel market and could intensify competitions with importers. However, they cautioned that global crude price and foreign exchange rates will still play a major role in determining long-term pump prices.
That report concludes the news at 1. Just before we go, a quick reminder that you can watch our news streaming live on our social media platforms currently showing on your screen. Like our page on Facebook to get updates of our news and programs. You can also watch all our news at NTA Port Harcourt on StarTime channel 103. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.